All right, class, this will be homework video tutorial for Think Central Lesson 611. We're getting real close to the end of our unit, so time to start studying for a unit test as well. Let's go ahead and unpack this first problem. Lee earned the following scores from the judges on her balance beam routine. So you look at the data here, and then it says order it from least to greatest. So the strategy on this is line up and compare. So which one comes first? Well, if you look at the ones place and the tenths place and the hundreds place, I'm going to put 9.00 here. So that would be first. 9.5 looks like next. So I'm going to cross that out. 9.50. And you've got 1, 2, 3 of those. So we put those, doesn't matter what order you put those in, 9.50. And the final one are two 9.6s. So 9.6 and 9.60. So two of those. And that's how you put them in order. Let's check out Think Central's explanation. All right, there they go. So they use place value to arrange the numbers from least to greatest. 9.0 is the least. Then you got 9.55 and two 9.60. So that is how you do it. Line up and compare. Okay, on this problem, they're asking us to find her average. Another way to say average in math is called the mean. So you sing a little song. Line them up. No, that's not it. The song is add them up and divide by the number. Add them up, divide by the number. Add them up, divide by the number. Add them up, divide by the number. That is the mean. So we do 9.5, 9.5. 9.5 and 9.6, and then we're going to get that total there, and we're going to divide by 4, and that is going to give us the mean. Let's check out Think Central's explanation. So what they did here is they added them all up. They got 38.1 divided by 4, and when you divide 38.1 by 4, you have to move it up, and then you have to annex a couple zeros to keep dividing it out. So when you do your problem, make sure you're annexing some zeros. And let's see, that's going to be 5, 20, 1, 2, and you're going to add them up, and you're going to do that. So make sure you annex a couple zeros after you put the decimal point there. I skipped number 3 because it was the same as number 2. Suppose a diver earned the following scores from judges. So these were his scores. Which bar graph represents that? So Judge 1 is 9.5. That looks right. Judge 2 is 10. That's right. Judge 3 is 9. That's right. Judge 4 is 10. And Judge 5 is 10. So it looks like A is the correct graph. To calculate the total score, so what we're going to do, you order them from least to greatest, then cross off the lowest score and the highest score, find the sum, and then multiply by the difficulty. So we're going to cross off the lowest and the highest. We're going to get rid of the 9, and we're going to get rid of the 10. And we add up those numbers, and that will be 29.5. And then we're going to multiply by the degree of difficulty, in this case 3.8. So we go to Decimal Island. We multiply that out, and we bring back the decimals. And here is the answer. So you can see here what they did is they added them all up, and they cross off the high and low. They got 29.5, and they multiplied by 3.8 to give us 112.1. So that is the answer to that problem. Your numbers will be different, but it is the same procedure. And the final problem on the homework is a diver received these scores for 5 dives. How many points altogether were scored? So we're just going to add them up. So the only thing to remember here is line up the decimal places. So you have 112.1, 88.96. So you're going to put a 0 there. 87, I'm going to run out of space. 85, 80.96. 0.08, and the final one is 64.5. And put a 0 there. So you add up all those, and it looks like this. So they've added up all those. You get a total of 433.349, and that is the answer.